Well, the Minister for Grand Bahama is saying that the government of the Bahamas now has the leading role within the city of Freeport and the island of Grand Bahama. This as more details have been revealed on the government and Grand Bahama Port Authority's ruling tonight. She says a major historic governance shift is now underway on the island of Grand Bahama. Sherelle Dames has that report.
The government of the Bahamas is for the people of the Bahamas, and it's not a private entity running a city.
The Minister for Grand Bahama emphasizing that national leadership and not a private entity best carries the mandate for representing the people of Grand Bahama. Her comments come following a press conference on the partial decision of the government versus the Grand Bahama Port Authority ruling.
Finally, it has been resolved that the government has a binding say in the administration, management, and regulation in the city of Freeport. The administration of the port area is not fully vested in the Grand Bahama Port Authority. And this is the first time that any administration has challenged GBPA in this manner for the benefit of the people of Grand Bahama.
The minister, who formerly served as second vice president at GBPA for many years before entering entrepreneurship and later politics, believes this change gives residents greater influence over decisions impacting business costs and development.
They get to have more say in what happens in the management of the city of Freeport, which is a 230 square mile area where licensing, for example, is so much more than outside of the port area in the east and west of the island. I give you Celebration Key, for example. That used to be in, it was envisioned that that would be in East Grand Bahama proper, which is, would be controlled by the government of the Bahamas. So license fees for those applying would have been perhaps, say, small businesses, $100 or so. But once that was moved into the port area, you now have license fees that are extraordinary.
So just what are the direct benefits of this move for Grand Bahama?
You know, it benefits Grand Bahama because Grand Bahamians, because the government is actually for the people. You know, the government is the voice of the people. And when you have, you know, a private entity that is controlled by families, there's not necessarily the vested interest of the people. And if you look at GBPA, you know, there's one thing that was always said is that, you know, there's these various parties. There's PLP, F&M, whatever else. And that there's one called GBPA, and it's never voted for. And so GBPA is able to do, you know, as they wish in terms of administration, in terms of regulation, and in terms of management of the city. But, you know, they couldn't be voted out.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Sherelle Dames.